Hello, doing a video today. Bushfire season is upon us again, fire danger season in Australia, and every year I take out the bag that I keep in the back of the car and restock it with things, and I thought this year I would show my YouTube channel what I keep in it. Now I must preface by saying this isn't a bug out bag or a 72-hour bag or anything like that. This is a realistic assortment of pretty general things that I think everyone would probably have around, or at least analogues of, around their house to be able to assemble one of these. This is stuff that if you just start to leave your house with a fairly short notice to get to someone else's house, to get to an area that's not perhaps in a bushfire's path, just stuff that would help you along the way and that would make you feel better once you were where you were going. It's pretty simple stuff. There's not going to be any fishing kits or water purification kits, anything like that. I'll just go through it. The best thing about this is that, as I said, anyone could really assemble this with probably what you've got in your house. And just having it in the back of my car, even though it's been 3 years now and I've never had to use it, not for its intended purpose anyway, just having it in the back of your car, you just feel a bit better when, especially when I'm at work and you see on the website for the local fire service that there's a fire in your area. You just think, oh, at least there's some stuff in the back of the car that my wife can just get in the car and go, perhaps grab the dogs and cat and make a break for it. It's all sort of done for her, so at least she won't be completely unclothed when she gets to where she needs to be. So let's go into it. First thing, most obviously, is just a box of water. In summer I just keep a box of water in the boot of my car. And when the summer passes, we drink the water in the house like we usually do. We're on river water here, so we buy our drinking water. We don't have the luxury of being able to just turn on the faucet and drink out of it. But yeah, just a good thing to have if you needed to take a quick car trip. This is the bag. It's just it's a dry sack. It's not done now, but you roll the top down and it's fairly waterproof. I didn't choose it because of that. I just chose it because I have a whole bunch of these around, and all this stuff is just this isn't your best stuff. This is just your fairly disposable version of everything. So I'm not going to use my really fancy bushwalking or hiking bag for this purpose, because it is 99.9% likely just going to sit in my car or something. So inside I've got a few items segmented off into other bags. So in the main bag, in the big yellow bag, there's just a change of clothes for me and my wife. That is it. And nestled amongst them is a portable hard drive with the contents of our computer on it at the start of every fire danger season. So as most people, I'm sure you don't have family albums anymore. It's all on your social network accounts, whatever it is, but you're going to have thousands upon thousands of unused photos on your computer that you'd be really sad if you lost. So that's all in here, which is good. I won't bother you with going through the clothes I picked. They're just rough versions of things I've got duplicates of. I think my shirt in here, I got about 5 of these different shirts. I got them all at the same time. One of them, a pair of jeans, just semi-durable, fairly unremarkable stuff for me and wife. And this black one. This is pyjamas for the kids. And a change of clothes. So adults not too fussed, but kids really like having their pyjamas. Well, mine do anyway. So just the fact to spend the night somewhere else or at a hotel or something like that, just having pyjamas to put them in without having to find and buy any would be really good. Probably make the whole ordeal a bit easier. I'll do that on last, that's probably most interesting. Keep you buggers watching. In here you've got your hygiene bag. So what have you got? You've got some just deodorant and toothpaste, pretty neutral smelling deodorant, not toothpaste, mouthwash just to keep yourself feeling human. Some baby wipes that are good for everything really. And nappies for nighttime drops for our oldest lad, and just nappies for toddler. And just girl stuff as well, sanitary stuff. Things that you'd feel pretty crappy if you didn't have. First aid kit. I got a few of these when I saw them in the shops. They're not too bad. I haven't really made any alterations to them except for putting in Panadol Rapid and also a Bear Grylls folding scout pocket knife. A very average pocket knife really, but it's moderately sharp and it'd probably do the trick. So it's just the other assortment of bandages. I've added some anti-nausea as well, and anti-diarrheas, and some tampons. For obvious purposes, I suppose. And bullet wounds. Cool, so then you've got your tools, and these are things that will help you in any pinches that you might come across. First is, so we've got a hank of fluorescent green paracord, nice and highly visible. You could use this to bind things up, or even like make up little signs with the cord, because it's quite bright, make arrows and stuff. Tie it to trees, mark your way, whatnot. Got a pair of good leather gloves, because I dare say you'll be coming across hot things. These are good. I use these for when I do burn-offs in the back. Well, I did. Got a better pair since. Quite good leather gloves, just black. Look a bit dressy, but they're full leather and quite well made. I've got my Bear Grylls ultimate knife. In case a survival situation does happen, I'll have what is no doubt the ultimate survival tool. It said it's on the box, so I assume that's true. I've got a cigarette lighter, in case there's not enough fire around already. Just a basic survival item. I have a block light, good little handy enough torch. I have a Phoenix LD20. This is a full-size torch, very durable and robust torch. This one's been dropped and smashed in, I think it's about 160 lumen beam. It's on 2 AA's. It's more about runtime with this torch than super brightness, although 160 lumens will do most things. Got a roll of Gorilla Tape for just in cases, duct tape, and a Leatherman rebar multi-tool, mainly because you may be coming across, you might be coming across wire fences rather than just driving through them and trying to perhaps mucking your car up. You could get out and cut through most wire fences with the wire cutters and the rebar. If you don't have a multi-tool, you could just carry a pair of combination pliers, like a $20 pair will do it. I really enjoyed the Leatherman rebar, but I would have put the juice in here, but I did need some, I think it's better to have a bit higher capability wire cutting in here, and this has got some other tools as well, like a saw and an extra knife or an awl and a few screwdrivers, that sort of stuff, in case you have car trouble perhaps as well. So there you have it, and that's it. There's nothing excess. I'm sure it's very bare bones. The only other thing we have in the back of the car is a wool blanket for usually just for comfort for the kids when they're on long road trips. But you know, wool blankets are good for, you chuck some water on it perhaps, and you can hide under it if a fire front's crossing you. All those sorts of things. It's all pretty far-fetched stuff, but We do get some fires around here. I haven't had one near my house. We've been living here for 4 years now. I've not had one near here, but it could be any year. We live next to a big patch of scrub, and we just had a dry lightning storm an hour ago, and you can just see it. You see how it happens. Lightning hits the dry pile of leaves and sticks, and a fire starts. So if you do that to leave, you'd feel really silly not having made a few basic preparations. Certainly not a bug out bag, but it's stuff that would make a bad situation slightly better. And that's all I have to say about that. Thanks very much for watching.